What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Shogu here with another video, and I know the last video I did was just a little playthrough of Hell's Dimension VR. Yes, I am getting you're going to be seeing a lot more virtual reality based videos from me at this point. I feel like everything else has really just been done, and there's nothing I can really bring to the table that hasn't already been done 10 times over and staler than bread. So I figure VR is the way for me to go, and honestly, I'm going to be ditching the consoles at this point. Not that I have anything wrong against Microsoft or Sony, not that I even had a PlayStation, but it seems like Sony has some better grabs than Microsoft at this point. I just want to make the jump to PC, especially for the Vive. It's a lot more fun, in my opinion, at this point than the consoles are. But anyway, that's another argument for another video. This one is going to be about survival mode in Hell Dimension VR. Now, in the last video, I kind of just played around with it. You guys saw it, but I didn't really talk about it at all. I was really focusing on the game itself at hand. So, without further ado, let's get on with survival mode. Alright, about survival mode, guys. In this game, it is a wave-based arcade horror shooter. And survival mode is just 10 waves. That's all it is. It's pretty self-explanatory, except that you have to beat a level in order to get to the next level. Again, kind of self-explanatory, except it's weird with this game because it seems like as soon as you started a level, you can back out and then go on to the next level. Which really, I don't even know if you want to call these levels per se, because honestly, all you're doing is you're just staying in the same spot the entire game, and you're just shooting these creatures, presumably demons from hell, hence the name. And there's nothing, you don't go through the level. That'd be cool if you did, but you don't. You just sit there and you take the onslaught until either you die or you win. Pretty simple. And it's really fun, in my opinion. Honestly, I spent $8 on this game. It was like 15% off or whatever. And I feel like I got my money's worth right now for where VR is. The games just aren't that in depth as much as we'd like. So at this point, you know, you pay for what you get what you pay for. And $8 now, it's no longer on sale. It's probably 10 now. But $10. It definitely one of the better choices for $10, I'd say go ahead, get it. Honestly, it's got my seal of approval at this point. There's only 4 levels though, so there's not much to the game itself. Each level, like I said, has 10 waves, so you got about 40 waves on survival mode that you can play through. Now, their other mode is challenge mode. I haven't actually played it that much. I've only made it to wave 6, I want to say. It seems like they take you throughout the levels and they just hurl creatures at you like normal, except the intensity, it's kind of a trade-off. They only throw like half the monsters at you, but then they're a lot stronger than what you would normally face at that point in the waves. So, oh, and let's not forget to mention the fact that, okay, hold on a second, before I even get into the point system, talking about challenge mode, let me back it up. In survival mode, when you kill monsters, you get points. And based on how you did is how many points you earn. And it's all tallied up at the end of each wave, and you spend those points. Now, you spend them, obviously, on your weapons. You rent, quote unquote, the weapons each wave, and you only get them for that wave. So if I rent a pistol or a shotgun, I'm not going to have it the next wave. I got to buy it again. So bear that in mind. And depending on the weapon you use is depending on the amount of points you get. And it's really weird because you could be using a pistol or an assault rifle or whatever, and you only get a few hundred points. And you'll maybe gain a little bit. But I've been taking a liking to the sniper rifle because it's essentially, it's a one-hit kill on 90% of the monsters. It's kind of OP, to be honest. The drawback is you need a good defensive weapon. And it only has 5 bullets in the you know, magazine boot. So, I mean, it's a sniper. It's not going to have a 20 mag, but cool. But even more OP. Anyways, before I get lost in the sniper rifle. Essentially, you have to figure out which combination of weapons works best for you. You could use the knife, which is free, which is good. You know, hey, knives are free, or the combat knife is free in case you don't have enough points for a weapon. But you should be able to, you know, plan accordingly and figure out which weapons are best for you. And you're going to have to tinker around with it a little bit. I haven't tried the pump shotgun, but the shotgun that costs 1,000 points, it's pretty strong. In fact, one of the strongest, if it's not the strongest, it's the second strongest gun in the game. Drawback is, of course, it's a shotgun, so it doesn't have much range at all. The spread is like a motherfucker on it. But I digress. The guns that you pick, it's all based on your playstyle. With me, I like range. I like to kill you from a very long distance. That's how I've always been across all shooters. So naturally, I'm more drawn to the AM rifle, which is what you'll see in this video. If you haven't already. I'm not exactly recording this while I'm watching a video. I am, but not in sync with the video. You get what I mean, damn it. So, in essence, that is survival mode in a nutshell. It's not that difficult to understand. It's not that difficult to grasp. Would I recommend this game? Absolutely. I've already said that in this video. At this point, I'm basically rambling. It's $10. If you were thinking about getting it, get it. What's $10? I know that's what we all say during the Steam sales, and holy shit, there goes our wallet and our bank accounts at that point. And yeah, there's nothing really else to say. Just if you do get this game, please let's get a player base going, because that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Was they have an online mode, but you can't find a match because there's no player base. I think there's only really a handful of us that actually own it. So I feel really bad because this game does need polish. There's a few bugs where, you know, yeah, sometimes if the monsters are really up close in your face, then your bullets aren't going to land. For some reason, one reason or another, it won't work. Aside from that, I mean, it just needs a little bit of polish here and there. For the love of God. Okay, Michelle, the girl that helps you, you know, if you buy her for 500 points, is so useless. I mean, the only reason I buy her is because she's a meat shield. That's it. She's nothing else. You can't give her a better gun than that little, you know, pistol that she has. And it sucks because I want to give her a, you know, double pump shotgun or something to make her better. But she doesn't, and she deals like next to no damage. I swear to God. She's literally just a meat shield. If we could get an update that would change that, that'd be awesome. But at this point, I don't think that, you know, that would happen. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. Either way, if you buy Michelle, she's 500 points. And 500 points just for the meat shield alone. I think that if they did make it to where you could, you know, give her weapons, then they would probably have to up the intensity on how many creatures get thrown at you. I don't know. Just spitballing here. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.